I know. You're looking forward. You can't wait to that Christmas Eve game versus the Dallas Cowboys. I get it. But first, we got the Chicago Bears, and let's face it, there ain't no way the Eagles are losing this game.
You want a war? You're going to get one.
What was that? He had enough time for one more play.
He had an opportunity to win that game at the end.
But the referee screwed us. The brother screwed us.
I'm upset, but
the brother screwed us.
At least they fought back and tried.
Only Cowboys game.
You literally.
The brother screwed us. The brother screwed us. He had one man opportunity for one more play.
Dallas still stinks. You're my do-way, King Dingbat here, and happy Football Friday to all you Dingbats out there. I hope each and every one of you guys are having a great, great day. And I know what you're thinking about. I know what you're dreaming about. I know what you're going to sleep drinking your eggnog to. The Dallas Cowboys, Eagles, Christmas Eve. It doesn't get bigger than that. But first, we got to play the Chicago Bears. We got to play the Chicago Bears. And if we're going to keep it real, Eagles ain't losing this game. They're just not losing this game. But they've got to take care of business because the big matchup is right around the corner. Now, we're going to get into all of it, but before we do that, if you're new to the channel and you like the content, make sure you hit that like button. More importantly, make sure you subscribe for daily Eagles content, NFL content. You don't want to miss it. And of course, we will be streaming the Eagles this Sunday. We'll be streaming the Sunday night game, the Commanders, which is a stupid name, and the Giants. That's going to be a great game. I mean, that's for a wild card spot. That's big time. So we'll be streaming those. And if you've been, subscribed for a while, just double check. Double moonwalk check. Make sure you're still subscribed. YouTube does me weird like that sometimes. So you just want to check. Now, before I get into this Eagles-Bears game, which, like I said, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't see any possible way the Eagles lose this game to Chicago. Okay? I just can't see it. We'll talk about it in a second. There's a few things I want to talk about first. And we'll talk about the things first. And then we'll talk about this game. But, apparently, get this. Jerry Jones, happy birthday to him. He just turned 1,112 years old today. It's his birthday. The guy's been around forever. 1,112 years old. Holy crap, he's old. But he went on the radio. I guess he figured out how it works. And he said that it looks like they're close to signing Odell Beckham Jr. Oh my gosh, the Dallas Cowboys are going to sign Odell Beckham Jr. This is what I have to say to that. Do I look like I'm shaking? Do I look like I shake? Do you think the Eagles shake at Odell Beckham Jr.? What's he going to do? Come out on his crutches? Well, he's going to come out wheeling T.Y. Hilton in his crutches? Who cares? Listen, I'm not going to say he stinks because he doesn't stink. But Odell Beckham Jr. will not help the Dallas Cowboys this year. Mark my words. He will not help them this year. Even if he suits up and he plays and he's on the field, he's not going to help them this year. Why do I say that? Because he's like less than a year removed from a torn ACL. It is not possible unless your name is Adrian Peterson that you come back so quick from a torn ACL and is effective. Just look at Gallup, right? You look at Michael Gallup. Gallup don't look the same. He doesn't look, and if Cowboy fans are out there, be honest. He doesn't look the same. He doesn't look as good as he has in the past because he doesn't have that explosiveness. He still can catch. He's still got some good hands, but he's not nearly as explosive. What do you think you're going to get with Odell Beckham? Odell Beckham Jr. If you want to tell me T.Y. Hilton is a difference maker, if T.Y. Hilton had anything left, do you really think he would have been a free agent up to this point? I sure don't. T.Y. Hilton don't scare me. Odell Beckham Jr. don't scare me. The Dallas Cowboys don't scare me. Mike McCarthy don't scare me. Old ass Jerry Jones don't scare me. That interception thrown at the 1 yard line don't scare me. It all don't scare me. Matter of fact, I can't wait till next week. I can't wait to kick this team's butt. I can't wait. It's coming. They can't avoid it. They can't hide from it. It's the way it is. And the other thing I gotta say before we get to this game is, what's with these people? What is with these people? I'm getting sick and tired of it. Every day that I read anything on the media, it's always somebody said this about Jalen Hurts. Somebody said that about Jalen Hurts. Somebody said this about Jalen Hurts. Listen, Jalen Hurts has proven himself. It's done. It's over. He's competing for the MVP. Matter of fact, he's leading the pack in MVP. And if he continues to play the way he has all year, it's his. He is the MVP. I don't think this is even debatable. You want to say, well, it's because he has a great team and he didn't really do anything. Listen, I've never seen an MVP on a 3-win team. I've never seen an MVP on a 1-win team, on a 2-win team. It's never happened. It's not going to happen. Any MVP is going to have a good team around him. That's one of the reasons why he's MVP. But you take Jalen Hurts off the Eagles and you put in Minshew. I don't know what Chris Sims is talking about. I think his father got hit too many times by Reggie White and Jerome Brown that it passed down to his son. Okay? Because the truth of the matter is, Gardner Minshew couldn't do what Jalen Hurts is doing. That's facts. That's facts. Before the season started, I flat out told people, I don't know what Jalen Hurts is, if he's a franchise quarterback or not. I don't know. He earned the right last year to prove that he can be this year, and I gave him a fair chance. If he was messing up, if he was screwing up, if it wasn't him, I would tell you, Jalen Hurts has been that guy. He is the MVP. He's a franchise quarterback, and it's done. It's done. Can we just be done with it already? I just wanted to say that because I'm so sick and tired of hearing every day somebody come out and trying to make an argument why he's not. They're stupid arguments. They don't make any sense, and it's just not true. Okay? Jalen Hurts has earned the right to be the MVP of this league. That's just the fact. Now, when you look at this game this week versus Chicago Bears, like I said, I'm going to keep it real. I don't know how the Eagles lose this game. The only way they would do it is if they were overlooking the Bears for the Cowboys. Fortunately for the Eagles and the Eagle fans, the Eagles are not the Cowboys. The Eagles are not overlooking them. You saw what Micah Parsons said about Jalen Hurts. You saw Jalen Hurts' reaction. I'm on to the Chicago Bears. The Eagles aren't worried about the Cowboys. They'll deal with them next week. Us fans who don't have to prepare, who don't have to study with the team and be there every day, we're allowed to overlook the team we're playing this week. We're allowed to look to the future because we're not on the team. So just because the fans may be doing it does not mean the players are doing it or Jalen Hurts is doing it. When you look at Jalen Hurts and his offense going up against the Bears, the Bears give up like 4.8 yards a carry to running backs. Good luck with Miles Sanders. Good luck with him. The Chicago Bears, they give up over like a 100-point rating to wide receivers. Good luck with A.J. Brown. Good luck with Devontae Smith. Good luck with it. There's no way that this defense is going to do anything against the Eagles. They can't stop the Eagles. They have the least amount of sacks in the NFL. They don't blitz, and that's partly why they do decent against running quarterbacks in terms of the quarterback running. Fine. Jalen Hurts will sit in the pocket all day, and he'll beat you with his arm. Miles Sanders will beat you with a running game. The Bears can't stop the Eagles. That's just the truth. So the Eagles' offense, huge advantage. Then when you look at the Chicago Bears and their offense, you have, sorry, I hit the mic. But you look at the Bears and their offense versus the Eagles' defense, the only thing that they have is Justin Fields could run. He's the biggest running quarterback in in the league. He runs the most, got the most yards. That's all he's got. The Eagles have given up yards to quarterbacks sometimes. But the amount of running and the amount of yards he would need to be able to keep up with what the Eagles offense is going to do would be astronomical. It's not possible, okay? They have David Montgomery. He averages like 4 yards a carry. He has 600 plus yards this year. Eagles have been much better against the run. You can't tell me they can't stop the run on the Chicago Bears after they just shut down Derrick Henry. They just shut down Saquon Barkley. I feel like the Eagles' run defense has dramatically changed and it's improved. And the other thing I'm going to tell you that I think has improved with the Eagles defensively the last few weeks is Gannon seems like he stays a little more aggressive longer. He doesn't fall back into a shell, let the teams kind of get back into the game. He didn't do that. The last 2 weeks, he didn't do that. He stayed aggressive. And look what they did. They blew out the Titans. They blew out the Giants. So I really like the way this defense has played the last few weeks. I have no complaints about it. The only way the Bears can win this game is the Eagles have to overlook them. They have to overlook them. Then they have to be able to run the ball. I think Justin Fields is going to have to run for 200 yards. If he runs for not less than 200 yards, they ain't winning. They ain't winning. He's got nobody to throw to. Chase Claypool is out. Who's he gonna throw to? Equanimous St. Brown? Okay. All right. That's the best receiver that they have on there. Pettis. Who is he gonna throw to? Not against the Eagles secondary. This is a mismatch of proportions that don't seem very often. This is a blowout. This is a huge win. I expect the Eagles offense to be out in the first quarter. I expect Hurts and that's all the starters to be out of this game by the fourth quarter. It's going to be cold, so you better buckle up. Devontae Smith, you better put some hats on him, some gloves, a lot of clothes, because the man hates the cold. And I worry about him when it's cold outside, and it's going to be cold outside. But other than that, there's no way the Eagles are losing this game. I got the Eagles beating the Bears 37-10. 37-10 in a blowout, in a romp. I think Miles Sanders is going to have another big week. And you know what? The Eagles are going to coast to victory, be sitting their starters by the fourth quarter, and we're all going to be talking about that Dallas game. Now, speaking of Dallas is different than the Eagles in that they do overlook their opponents. Why did they almost lose to the Texans last week? Because they're already thinking about the Eagles. You could tell by Micah Parsons' actions and his comments, they're looking at the Eagles. They're all looking at the Eagles already. And they better be careful because Trevor Lawrence is playing good football. The Jags and Doug Peterson are going to play you tough. And you better come out of that game with a win. Otherwise, the game coming up against the Eagles isn't going to mean nearly as much if the Eagles have a 3.5 game lead with 2 games after that game to play. It's over. It's all over. So we'll see what happens. Dallas, I'm going to say they're going to win that game. That will make the hype and everything come Christmas Eve. It's going to be awesome. I cannot wait for it to happen. With that said, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Take care. Talk to you later. Of course, don't be a dingbat. Remember, it's Howie Vision. We're all just living in it. You know what's going to be awesome about the Christmas Eve game also? I forgot to mention this. You know what's going to be awesome? Eagles will be wearing all black again. They'll have their black helmets, their black jerseys, and it's going to be a funeral. A funeral for the Dallas Cowboys. Because when the Eagles win that game, they will clinch the division and they will clinch home field advantage throughout the playoffs. I cannot wait. Denzel Washington out.